ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking back hits. Subscribe.
Looks like she has 2 cracks. Ooh. Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another alter ego product review on the Scottie Young Deadpool Finders statue. I gotta give a big thanks to Alter Ego for making this review possible, and if you're trying to pick these up, you can pick them up over at Alter Ego. Link in the description below. And we have a different take on the Finders statue over here. I think this is pretty cool. It says ages 14 and up, just because there's some parts right over here to transform. I really like that. Then we have a little speech bubble right here that says keeps track of your keys and the rest of your life too. And then on the side you can see an image of Deadpool, and he says yep. And then on the back right over here we get another speech bubble. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. There's another one. If you want to read that one, go ahead and pause it now. And then on this side we get another one. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause it now. And then you can see the Finders statue doing its thing right there. On the very top it says Deadpool Finders Keepers, and then on the very bottom we get a cool looking Deadpool logo. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's the Finders Deadpool statue out of the packaging, and this is pretty awesome. I like that we get a cool Deadpool keychain along with the statue. But yeah, this is a bit different from the previous Finders statue I looked at. It does transform, which makes me very happy. So yeah, let's get a closer look at that keychain, and then we'll get a closer look at the statue. Now if you just want to keep this keychain on display, you could do that. You got a manhole cover right here that says sewer, but yeah, it's a pretty good looking keychain. Can't complain about it. Nice clean paint apps and everything on here, so yeah, I dig it. So looking at the base over here, I do like the paint apps. Look at that. That looks really good. I like that green and blue mixed in there. Looks pretty good. Nice sculpted cracks throughout all the concrete in here. So I'm digging that. It says Alter Ego on the side. On this side, it doesn't say anything. On this side, it says Deadpool. That's what I was looking for. Now on the bottom, you can see where the pieces go and everything. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. I like the shading that we're seeing right here for the explosion, you know, or for the smoke anyway. So that's pretty dope. Looks pretty cool, man. I like that. Then we get a cutesy look for the Deadpool right here. So yeah, that's a Scottie Young look. I like it. It looks pretty good. I really do like the expression quite a bit, you know, the squinty eye, one big eye. And then he's shooting these plungers out of his guns right over here. I like the effect right over there. That's pretty cool. You have a little bit of wood grain sculpted in it. Tiny little plunger. And then we get another tiny little plunger right over there too. And then these are made out of pretty stiff material, man. It doesn't feel like it's going to break or anything, you know. You can see it has some give to it, you know. So you don't want to try to break it, but still, it doesn't seem like it's going to break easily at all. You can see he has one katana in the back. And then we get a bunch of pouches right over there. You can see you got treads on the sides of his feet, but not at the bottom of the feet. And if I just flip the whole thing around, you can see the whole Deadpool statue right over there. You can see the belt and everything. So yeah, it's pretty nifty, man. I like how this looks. Pretty cool. So one thing I really like about this piece is that it does transform. So will you take us away, Bumblebee? Okay, it doesn't actually transform, but it does have some functionality here that I think is really cool. So there's this piece right here that slides out, and this is for placing your cell phone. So if you want to take your phone, I do need to get a new phone. But yeah, you just put your phone right over there if you'd like. That's pretty cool. Then you get this whole thing underneath right here. It's this little rack, and it comes in 2 pieces. You get this port in the back right over here. So you just go this way. Put those together and port that up right over there, and then now you have this stand as well. So you put your cell phone right there. You can just throw your keys, I guess, around the gun or something like that, or you could just throw them right up here. I don't know if my keychain has too much stuff on it. No, it holds it pretty well. I have a lot of stuff on my keychain, and this thing probably needs to be replaced. But the story behind this really quick is that for my birthday one year, Charlita One bought me a ticket to go fly a plane, and it was really, really windy that day, and I was scared for our lives, and yeah, so I keep this on me just to remind me I'm lucky to be alive. Yeah, because I have so many keys over here, I like the idea of just throwing this around Deadpool's leg. And then let's see if I can find a spot for my wallet. Oh, I can just put my wallet right over there. That'll work, you know. I'll move this right around over there. And that's pretty much all I carry around with me is just those 3 things. Ooh, earbuds. Yeah, earbuds are a good thing for this right here. Yeah, if you want to throw your earbuds up on this rack, there you go. That looks pretty good. I like that. Yeah. Now to measure out this statue, going across over here, it's at about 5.5 inches. Looking at this side, yeah, about 5.5 inches. With this extended, it goes to 7 inches. Then measuring the height of it just to the Deadpool statue, it's at about 6 inches high. But to the top of that stem right over there, it's at about 9 inches. And then for a key holder comparison, we have the Finders Keepers Spider-Man. And I like this one a lot still. You know, I like that I can just throw my keys like that on it. Just works out fine. I've been using it since I've reviewed it. So I do like this one a lot, but this one has the cool added features too. so I like them both for their own reasons. And then here's our key holder Deadpool statue. Next to your average 6-inch scale figure, we have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. I'd like to thank you guys again for watching my video. I really do appreciate it, especially when you hit that like button, leave your comment down below, and please hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. I really like this piece. This is very cool. It's a lot of fun, you know? I think it's really neat that they've done this. I'm going to keep this one over on my desk, and then I'm going to keep the Spider-Man one by the door. So that's what I have planned in the future for this piece right over here, which I really like quite a bit, and I'm giving it a SUD rating of...
It's not so bad.
I'm curious to see what else Alter Ego does in the future as far as these key holders. I think this is pretty cool, man. So anyway, I want to know what you guys think. Please leave a comment down below. If you want to follow me on the social media, check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Stardust. Links to everything in the description below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face, I said my shot, your face, I said my shot.